Right, good evening everybody. So, a bit of an impromptu one. Wasn't planning to do one this evening because it's a bit of an odd weeks for me and everything like that. But you know what? I thought I'm here, I might as well get on with it, etc. So, yep. Let's mute that because that's not going to get annoying at all. Here we go. And yeah, so Tim, good evening. Robbie Woo, good evening. Thanks for dropping in. First one in. New Junction, hello. I've just watched your Class 31 video, ironically. And speaking of 31s, we've got the 31 on the layout ready to go now. Chris, Gary Inzel, Tim, did I spy you have a Dapple 88? I do have a Dapple 88, but at the moment it's away on loan, so I finished the sound file for it, consequently put a sound file in someone else's, and basically they want to do a video on it basically, so keep an eye out for that one. So yeah, so sadly no 88 on the layout for people to see tonight, but as I said, I do have the YouTube video if you guys want to go and watch, etc. So yeah, I'm going to be sorting out that sound file. You can either get it directly from myself, or I will supply it to Roads and Rails as well, because it's on ESU v5. So yeah, that'll be the one. I've just noticed how dirty my hands are this evening. Lovely, all covered in black stuff. Dirty. Alan Price, good evening, mate. Tim, Dan was hoping you were going to show it off, as I would have ordered one. I would say order one, because it's definitely worth it. But yeah, there's definitely a file. There's definitely a file there, and it's definitely pretty good, if I do say so myself. Smallwood Junction, good evening. Jake, good evening. Tim, Chris, Alan, Paul, etc. Everyone in the list. Yeah, so might as well just get on and run some trains, I guess. I don't think the viewer count will be as high as it normally is. Is that a question, John? That is the question, John. Outside of Curascale, maybe Cavalex should buy it DC and then third-party chip file, etc. Well, I mean, it's always a case of, I find there are people that do better sound files for certain models than the manufacturers. It's really subject to the model, I think. I mean, Curascale, in my opinion, tend to get it right all the time, so from what I've heard of the Cavalex stuff as well, they've all been really good sound files. So yeah, I mean, I would certainly say, you know, if depending on the manufacturer, go and have a listen, see reviews, etc. But I mean, I've got all the 37s that I have. They're all factory fitted. The 31 in front of us, that's factory fitted. The 66s I've got, they're all factory fitted. The 55 Deltics, they're factory fitted. Don't have any of the Cavalex 60s or the 56s, but from what I know and I've heard and had a play with those models before, I would definitely say just buy them factory fitted. They're really good sound files on those. Just noticed my little truck in the bottom corner here is ready to go. Grab a little remote for him. Get him off and going. There we go. So he'll be trundling around in the background. So there we go. I want sound editing in my 37s. Which 37s have you got, Jake? So, Einhorst Railways suggest it may be the way to go. Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got, well, I've got, should I say, the Bachmann 9F that he bought. and that was sound fitted, but it's not the best, let's put it that way, for a big old heavy loco just to have a small little 15x11 speaker in the tender. You know, I got to agree with him. Even when I saw it, I was like, this is just such a letdown. They could have done way better with it. I'm just going to play about with my camera settings a little bit. There we go. Let this thing fire up. Have you heard the breaking news from Smith's Model Railways? Oh, have they found the? Have they found the guy? Oh, this. I've got to go and look myself now. To be honest, Alex. Let's go and have a look. Well, I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, they haven't got the guy, but the response is good, but then everybody loves drama, don't they? Bit daft, but never mind. The revs take long to kick in compared to what I've heard. What model is it? Is it Akira? Oh, the Akira scale. That's weird. Mine are pretty... They start rolling and then they build, yeah. So depending on the loco and the train, etc., you can rev them right up, etc., but there is a delay on the start, yeah. Right, anyway. Nice to have a Blackman. Nice to have a Akira Scale Blue, excuse me, one. But it was a case of I had to get the coaches to go with it. And look at that, the coaches have stayed behind. How lovely. How lovely. And to pull off, this is another thing I keep finding as well. The coach lighting starts up in the off position on some of mine, so I don't know if that's a thing. Anyway, try that again. Actually, while we're here, I'll tell you what I will show you guys actually. I can stop the loco in a certain position. Yeah, there we go. If I move me, sounds daft, but if I move me out of the way, hang on. Move me out of the way. Ah. Yeah, so I've actually got the Westhill Wagon Works magnetic couplings that they did basically, so you can remove them, push them together. I quite like a fixed rake, that sort of thing, so I have the tension locks at each end of the train so I can use them and everything, but generally it's a case of the magnetic couplings get used on a lot of my stuff. Not sure what that will be, to be honest, Jake. Seems a bit strange. Aaronville, good evening. Wangok, good evening. So, what's been going on then? Not a lot, to be honest. I've just been so flat out busy with lots of stuff that I've not really done much. The layout has kind of turned into a bit of a dumping ground at the moment. I do have this kind of crazy idea which I want to try and do. So what we're looking at here is the loop. So what I'm thinking of doing is the loop on the right hand side will go into a sort of fixed area, and then where we get the 2 tracks on the left hand side, I'm going to change that round into a 2 track and basically drop those 2 tracks down underneath. Need to obviously have a little think about how I'm going to do it, because obviously that's going to be quite a gradient, to be honest, and that kind of worries me a little bit. So yeah, got to have a think about how I'm going to do it. But yeah, that'll be the plan anyway. So we'll just get the 31 parked up in the middle. Nikki, good evening. So for those of you in the chat who don't know, Nikki is our brilliant designer at Ellis Clark Trains. So yeah, lots of cool things. And most of them are designed by her, so there we go. Well, it's a kind of a plan that I want to bring it back on itself. One, because it will take sort of double the length to basically then get a train out and back, etc. But the other plan is obviously the top section I want to make scenic down there, basically. So obviously that was primarily going to be used as like a fiddle yard kind of thing and storage and all this kind of stuff. But my plan is to do some like diesel depot and all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, I want to do all the scenic and stuff. So look at that, one of those coaches has turned itself off in the middle. Did it just pick up, or what is it? There you go, just pick up. Silly things. Coaches with lights, who the heck would have them? God. Yeah, so that's my plan. So I want to take it down underneath. The underneath will then be turned into like a fiddle yard, a hidden fiddle yard kind of thing. So that's the plan. And then the hidden fiddle yard will then have so you come down, you drop down, basically sweep round, etc. And as you come back along, it's going to go into like a fiddle yard section, which is all going to be hidden. And then my plan is to basically then come out of the fiddle yard section and then go into a big return loop, which will be sort of just through this other side of this wall just here. So it's going to be sort of that kind of height underneath. And then basically that will then come back along the front. So I've kind of got this plan again that I want to try and do a little bit of a scenic sort of front kind of area with double tracks, that kind of thing, and then they come down, merge back into one, and then basically go up and do the climb again, that kind of thing. That's the plan. But yeah, I need to go and buy some wood and get on with it, really. My biggest problem is I get out here and I have this kind of mindset that this is what I'm doing today, and then I find something else to get on with. So for instance, this evening I've been trying to work on getting the Zimo decoder to work with the smoke generator that's fitted in the Hornby model. Now I'm kind of I'm sort of getting there. Is probably the best way to explain it. I'm getting there in the sense that I turn this function on and I get a whiff of smoke come out of it and all this lot. So I know I'm sort of along the right lines, and I know the output that I'm using is correct. But generally the output is quite high, and then all of a sudden it just stops. So it makes me feel like I'm putting too much into it and the system's just shutting itself off to protect itself. Lots of theories anyway. But yeah, so I've got to kind of work on that a little bit. But it's on the layout this evening, so you can have a listen to it. I've used one of the new Owl Sound speakers in the actual model itself. Put that up to the screen there. And that basically then does it. This one is actually for the TXS. So this is a single 8 ohm, whereas the one that's in there is a 4 ohm, big double 4 ohm basically. So that's pretty cool. So that's a 1 watt 8 ohm, which will suit the TXS chip, which we have here. So I think the thing that gets me is I want to be with the TXS, right? I didn't have a problem with the sound in it, and it was nice that it was synchronized and all this sort of stuff. But my biggest thing is I like to use active braking, so it would be nice if there was some way. There is a braking feature on it, as far as I can see on the tables, but I think it's like F25 or something. So wouldn't it be really cool if I could somehow get that function and move it to F2 and then just juggle things around a bit? That would be much better. If you could do that, I'd have probably, I got the Stay Alive attached to that there, but yeah, I'd have probably left that. If I could have changed that around and sorted that out so I got F2 braking and all this lot, I'd have probably left that in there, to be honest. As I said, I did have 2 of them once upon a time. One of them has gone basically, so I've sold it. Don't need 2, but yeah, I would I'd probably like another one. So I'm kind of eyeing up a Glasgow Highlander, which was the original one that I was going to get. But then I saw the smoke fitted one and was like, actually, yeah, let's have one of them. But yeah, I mean, if they could just get it so we could move the functions around, so we could have F2 as a braking feature, that would just. As I say, I'd have left it in there. It would have been that good. It would have been plenty good enough for me at that point. Yeah, that sounds quiet. What happened there? Oh, wrong one. So yeah, as you can see, the layout is now in night mode. So all the lovely little lights all round, etc. I really didn't think that one through actually. When I just past the bridge here on the right hand side, you can see 2 lamps that are just above the bridge. And obviously you can see them reflecting on the back scene, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, I didn't really think that one through when I was positioning the lamps along the platform. Maybe I should have staggered them a bit better, that sort of thing. Obviously cameraman down the front there, he still needs a bit of work, so I need to try and sort that out at some point as well. Like lots of things on this layout, I just need to get on with and sort it out basically. So we'll have the V2 out of the platform. This is Yep, still having problems with those coaches getting stuck. So the soul bars, or the soul bar steps, should I say, they get stuck a little bit. Thank you, John. We're just painting lots of stonework and actually model making this evening. Very cool. Love it. Very cool. That's another thing to say about Nikki as well. She's also an exceptionally good model railway modeller. You know, just absolutely brilliant. Mind you saying that, I say model railway, she does pretty much everything, but yeah. Fly mode Chairman 1. Very nice, John. I like to see this bit. Evening time. Good evening. Yeah, it's getting... Yeah. Getting sorted slowly. Right, we need to go to the shed. Because we can't see nothing. What do we want? I'll tell you what, let's have the Black 5 that I was talking about earlier. Not programmed into the system yet. Need to go and set the signals up. Sorry. Not done that yet. I didn't know it did that. How strange, I didn't know it had a red light on the back. Why are you moving? That's bad. Right, let's go backwards. Yes, funny enough, Amy did mention you, Clyde Bridge, with all your 37s and 47s, etc. So yeah, that was quite funny. Not quite going to clear enough, is it? How annoying is that? Well, never mind. Right. Send it on its way then. Sorry, Tim. I have seen your comment, so just bear with me. Let me just stop in here. So yeah, the answer is yes. You can put a stay alive onto them. So it's a case of what you'll need to do is basically pop in, get the chip out, and then you'll find a set of solder pads on one end. So let me show you, because I've actually got one here that's wired up already. Actually, let me break that. So you got 3 solder pads just in the corner there. So the 21 pin, for instance, is that end, and then basically in the corner 3 solder pads. This is 3-wire stay alive units, one of the Trainer-matic ones. But yeah, basically you can then basically just solder a stay alive onto it. Pretty cool. How did you get there? Damn. Will I have to cut the piece of body on the 08? No, I don't think so. No? Hang on, I'll go and grab one of my 08s and I'll show you how I've done it. Whose bright idea was it to put that all the way over there? Those Dapol top light coaches are far too bright. Yeah, they're just way too bright. Way too bright. As I thought, I don't think I've set this up to break on ABC yet. Let's hide the chat box a minute, because it's actually quite useful to see the engines. Just give me a sec, I'll go and grab that 08, Tim, sorry. I'm a bit primarily focused on playing with my trains tonight, actually. So yeah, what I'll do is let me get him spinning round. Hang on. Right, I'll just hang on. Let me just sort of square up my desk a bit. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff, lots of stuff, lots of stuff. So let me just put you on the desk. So Hornby 08, what I tend to do is, this particular one's a bit different. So what I've done is basically I've got the Stay Alive placed in the front vertical here. The decoder's across the top there, and then the speaker, which is one of the Road and Rails 2020, can't remember what it is, 2020 mega bass, whatever it is sort of located in this area here. Now obviously this one's a little bit different because this has obviously got all lights and everything like that, lights and sound, etc. And then I've done all detail up in the cab as well, so all the cab pipework's all painted correctly, etc. But yeah, that's basically my John 08 there. So yeah, bit of fun. Give him a run actually. Let's run the 08. Haven't run the 08 for so long. Oh, wrong one. All the cab light and everything there in the distance. Pacific Stay Alive, that particular one was one of the Lays. Throw it across the table. That was one of the Lays ones. It's a 4-cap one. You can use smaller ones as well. But yeah, that one just conveniently sits up the front where the motor shaft comes through. You just basically plonk it in there. Then it just sits vertically up, basically. You can use smaller ones. You don't have to use like big things like that, and especially as if it's a V5, you only get 8 seconds anyway, so putting a massive Stay Alive in there is going to be no benefit to it at all. So need to go back to the turntable, don't we, thinking about it. Evening, Keith, thanks for joining us. Need to work out where to put it. Yeah, okay, I've done that very backwards. Sorry, I know I'm scrambling around looking a bit daft, but I'm actually just trying to find a light because I can't see. I've had a few problems with that point over the back. Oh, do you know what? I've got this humongoid one. Yeah, that's fine. I've had a few problems with that point in the past, so yeah, If I go to shed overview, you'll be able to see it. Should go straight across into that road just down the side of the shed, between the shed and the tunnel mouth. So I've got a choice of either the Manor, the Stanya Mogul, or the Patriot. So what do you want to see? Tim's gone for the Patriot. Nikki says Patriot. Be quick, get the votes in. Patriot, Patriot, Patriot. Right, fine. Patriot it is then. Ooh, just turn into daytime too. Sorry guys, the Patriots won. I would like to point out it is a rebuilt one, so he says that. Have I actually got the right? Is it a Patriot? Ooh, hello, I can't type things on my keyboard. Ha! I'm completely wrong. I'm completely wrong, it's a Scot. Don't even own my own locomotives, how funny is that? Watching live from the unit! Yeah! Have you got internet in there then, or is it just really bad signal? So no spam then? No spam cams, no. I'm watching live from the workshop. Very cool. Everybody's watching in different places. It would be a Scot, yeah, not a Patriot. Sorry. I got that completely wrong. I literally said it and I thought, oh, actually, I think it's a Scot. It's not a Patriot. I had to actually go and type in on Google and double check. So, yeah, this is a Scot. Mark Wilson, good evening. All these people sat on this train in front of me here, yeah, just waiting for a loco to come and move the rake that's in the platform already. Yep. Don't worry. I'll explain in a minute. There should have been a train attached to that. Wow, I'm impressed. 31 viewers in. I didn't actually think that would be that many. Right, before I can run anything, I need to go retrieve another half of the train, so bear with me a sec. How annoying. There we go. Sorry about that. Right. Let's get the Scott out of the way. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Had a black 5, I'm guessing, or added a black 5. No, this is the Hornby one, but I've just changed the stuff on it. Good old couplings. Rail freighter Kira Scale 31 arrived on Monday. Been so busy renovating his son's house, haven't had a chance to even open the box yet. I hope it's in there. I'm sure it will be in there. Daylight! It's one of those really cameo things. It's really quite an interesting thing, actually, when it becomes daylight. Speaking of 31s, Mark, here we go. We got one on our way back at the moment. I should have one of the green, all green class 30s coming from somewhere. From somewhere? Tony's Trains, sorry. Oh, I've gone tunnel, not turntable, sorry. Oh, not gone far enough forward, have I? There we go. I need a small... Need a small loco to come and retrieve. So we'll go J72. Keep him busy. 31 sound amazing. Yes, I'm looking forward to the class 30 sound actually. Wonder if Akira Scale will add a DCC uncoupler. Well, there's always a possibility. Never say never in this hobby. Well, Batman have already done the 31 with the uncoupler, haven't they? Batman or Akira Scale, which is better? I don't have a Batman 31, I have an Akira Scale 31. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I was eyeing up a class 30, but I snoozed. What do you mean you snoozed? I've gone for the all green one. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Find it ironic that I'm literally using a tiny little steam engine to basically remove the oh dear, that didn't work. Ah, okay. Well, that shouldn't be up. Let's just play catch up. Which is better, Dapple Mana or Akira Scale Mana? They both have their merits, to be honest. Yeah, I did have a Dapple one once upon a time. Parted company with it. Had the opportunity to get the Akira Scale one. So I thought, hey, why not? So yeah. These are basically going to be shut. Andy, good evening, mate. I did see you were live earlier. Sorry I didn't make it in. I was busy pulling wheels off my car because I had a nasty experience with a pothole. So, yeah, basically one of my tyres has decided to die courtesy of the pothole. So basically I now have to get some new... Well, I have to get one new tyre, but there you go, I kind of want matching. Yeah, so that's a bit of me. So yeah, I need to get 2 new tyres essentially, but I'll keep hold of the one decent one and basically call it an emergency one, because obviously the garage local to me don't really stock the tyre size I have. So yeah. But yeah, no, so because of course it was a hell of a thump, and the whole I felt it through the whole car, up my back, everything. It was a horrible experience. But of course that basically made me, well, I needed to have the wheels off anyway, because I wanted to clean all the arches and all that sort of stuff anyway. So to me it was just a good excuse to pull it all apart and actually check that all my other wheels were fine, and I'm happy to report they are. So yes. Yes, I need to contact my garage tomorrow and basically get 2 new tyres ordered with them. I need some people in them. Mind you, empty coaching stock to go away. There you go. Well, that was the thing, after I hit it as well, I honestly thought I'd got away with it, because I can't feel it through the steering or anything like that, so I just thought, oh well, you know, it's fine, like this kind of thing, and then literally got home, saw it the next day, and was like, damn. My stick. Just check I am clear of the point. I am now. Thank you, little J72. You've done a fabulous job. Now, please. It's all very busy tonight, trying to keep everything all kind of moving, etc. That didn't work. That's weird. BBD. Not really into the chat. Thomas is a close second. What? Ivor the engine. Ivor the engine. Oh no! What we started. I've got this little thing that I need to put sound lights and stay alive in at some point. That'd be fun. Look forward to that, actually. I do like a challenge. Yeah, actually, I know what I'll run. Just in case I have this Park Royal rail bus here. I'm saying nothing. Oh, I left me stick over there, and my little uncoupling stick. Oh. I wasn't supposed to do that. Of course, now it's going to be a funny little wiggy. Ah, no, that's tunnel. Sorry. There we go. Right, let's go and wheel. Stupid, stupid things, stupid, stupid things. Cannot wait to get rid of these horrible, stupid things. Right. 31, where can I put that? Probably missed 101 people in here, so Kelly Asher, good evening. Bloody YouTube didn't tell me you were on. Evening, John, mate. Evening, Craig. Hope you're well, buddy. Not long now. Not long now. So you 4th of March for me will officially be me at Ellis Clark Trains for 1 year. So it's like, where the heck has that gone? That just absolutely baffles me. I cannot believe it. I actually cannot believe it at times. It's like I'm just a year. Where the heck has the year gone? It's madness, I tell you, absolute madness. And 31's just going to go into that siding up there. We've got the DMU currently making its way back into platform 3. That was actually quite quick for me, actually. Yes, platform 3. Ta-da! Just like that, it parks itself up, ready to go. Turn the engine off that one, turn the engine off that one. What shall we do today? I think I'm gonna go for Cistania. It's quiet. What's going on? Not doing my job. Why? Oh. Always a problem, that scissor, not scissor, single slip. To be fair, the single slip is actually in the wrong way round. What I should do is I should change it round. Let me explain, right? Let me explain, okay? So, the single slip I've orientated so the way it is basically the train can come up here and go straight into there or straight across there. What I should have done, because if I've got something parked here, it means that this can't go anywhere. So what I need to do is I need to flip it round. So if there's something here, it can go up into this side road here. Or maybe I just need to put a double slip in. I don't know. What have I got? I think I've only got single slips left actually, so but there we go. I think it needs to go the other way round, personally. But wait and see. But the handy thing is for instance now we can go and retrieve the manor. What do? Need to get those front steps off that manor. Off that Stanya Mogul, sorry. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm not talking a lot tonight, guys. I'm really sorry. The entertainment value is probably gone, but yeah. Jerry BVR, good evening, mate. Good to see you in the chat. Alex Dent, good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Ooh, slow down. Another crasher, boys. All fun and games, as they say. Lasted points again. technical solution to my derailing problem. Snap off 2 steps. Try again, please. Ooh. Ah, goody. Lots of fun. Thank you. What on earth is going on? Basically, the Stanley Mogul is a pile of poo. Right. Let's start. Great. Right, so I've got a train abandoned in the middle of the track there, and I need a loco to pull it. Sorry, hand of God moment, because I'm just not mucking around. GWR Top Light Coaches, hauled by a Manor. Who would have thought? Southern Crossrail Systems, John's layout is very clever piece of engineering. It does have its moments like all layouts. Thank you. Southern Crossrail System. Oh, okay. Thanks. It's pretty cool. I like it. There you go. You can see the other end of it now. It's getting there slowly, is probably the way I'll explain it. But yeah, so... But yeah, there's multiple cameras all the way around, so if I start at this end, so basically where my hand is, that's basically where I am, just down the bottom, and it comes all the way up, around, and it basically works its way around across in front of me, all the way around the back there, disappears through a hole in the wall, and then goes all the way down the far end there, basically, Southern Cross. So yeah, so what we'll do is I'll give you a quick pan round. So this is basic camera 1, so that's a set of buffer stops just at that end of the platform there, basically, just down there. And then we'll go camera 2, which is in the signal box, just there, and that's basically looking that way down this platform. Camera 3 is looking over the bridge, effectively called Flymo's bridge, because Flymo is always here doing great admin stuff for the channel, so I appreciate that so much so that he has a whole bridge section named after him. Camera 4 is then basically the signal box just over there, so you can literally see me standing up. Camera 5 is then the same signal box but looking the opposite direction, and then I'm just here basically. And then if I go, what am I on now? Camera 6 is basically the tunnel, which I have to sort of stick my hand up there so you'll be able to see. Camera 7 is kind of an overview of the junction, so this is basically looking down over this area here. And then we have camera 8, which then looks over the shed, which is basically from this point all the way down. Camera 9 looks at the turntable, just so I can get a better view of big locos going onto the turntable, etc. And then camera 0 looks after the loop down the far end, basically. So the loop's evolving, though, getting very much changed, but there we go. So it's pretty big. It's in basically a 26 by 10 basic. More to go as well. I've got loads of other cameras to go in and all sorts of stuff. So I just use the Streamlabs desktop software basically. So yeah, they're all basically plugged in, etc. So yeah, TS Railways, good evening mate, hope you're well. Excited to finish my sound install in the 8F that John has been advising me on, etc. Very, very cool. Why are you creeping? Okay. Apparently everything's going to play up tonight. And supplied the parts for. Yeah, I hope it's really good, mate. I hope it's going well. Thanks for showing me it. No worries. Welcome to the channel. If you're not already, do remember to hit the like and subscribe to the channel, etc. I caught the sight of Thomas. Must have missed him. Thomas basically sits down in the far sidings, down the far end, basically ready to come out when he's needed. That's probably the best way to explain him. Right, what can I do here? Because at the moment I've got nowhere to go. Because I've been chatting, I've basically lost track of my trains. And of course, as you can see here, Southern Cross Rail System, it's very, very much live. in the sense that if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. So I don't edit my videos, I don't cut things out or anything like that. It's quite literally a case of if a train derails on me or a point doesn't throw, you're going to get dramas. But there we go. So yeah, at the moment that's currently there. I'm running off round. Go to camera 4. It's basically coming around the back there. What I'll do is I'll get him off down to the turntable. And then we can go to the turntable camera itself. Him on the turntable, spinning round, etc. So that's pretty cool. No. Turntable is a stepper motor control basically, so I just give it the command to say change, and then basically that's the actual screen itself there. So I'll have to do a little bit of a shuffle round at the moment because it's getting to that time in the evening where we're going to have to start wrapping things up. So, this is what I mean. Everything is very much live. I've sent that down the wrong track. There we go. Still in the infancy regarding DCC. My layout is a lot smaller than this one. Well, that's not a problem. I mean, at the end of the day, I have a layout that's an exhibition layout that's 4'6" long. It's called Byway MPD. Have a look it up. Basically, it's very popular. But yeah, you don't need a massive layout to have a bit of fun. So yeah, I'm out with that at the Tony's anniversary exhibition. So yeah, looking forward to that actually. Oh, just type it in on YouTube, there'll be plenty of videos that come up on it. Blimey, there's loads of videos that come up on it. Woo, hello. Right, let's get him gone. Why are you going the wrong way? Excellent. There we go. Bit boring looking at that, isn't it? Of course, that's the other thing. I've got to try and remember to change the cameras, etc. Right. Well, It is technically that time of the evening, isn't it? Couldn't find him. Right, so we need to do a bit of shed sorting out. Extremely useful when you can't remember what's on the turntable. That one. Yeah, that's right. Of course, for once in the evening, I've actually been really efficient to the extent that I now realise that I'm actually too early. That never normally happens. It's got to be Thomas who's the most famous trainer in the world, not the Flying Scotsman. Sorry, you said useful, and it just reminded me about the fact that I've got a clip of him going useful. I'm useful. Can't see his face anymore, can you? Let's go back a bit. The only problem with Thomas is he's slightly annoying. In the sense that he can't go round anything or do anything useful. Can't go over... can't... Yeah. Off you go, Thomas. Why not? We'll have some fun with this. Oh, Thomas, are you actually stopping for the signal? Yeah. There we go. Thomas has not been very useful. He's gone and derailed himself in the tunnel. In the tunnel. Mainly because this stupid point didn't change yet again. Oh dear. Right. Very annoying when you have to, yeah. Anyway, have to say goodnight. Have a good week. See you again. Bye soon. Thanks, Wangot. Thanks for dropping in. My eyes give me nightmares. What? Oh, well. If you're still with us, Southern Cross Railway System, you'll notice that things are changing colour around the layout. And that's basically because my layout throughout the evening, basically on the hour, basically decides to go into night mode, which is exactly what it's doing at the moment. So if I go to the platform, you'll see all the platform lights are on. That stupid point. Again. What is blooming wrong with it? You can still hear the number one engine because he's basically gone round the layout and derailed 3 times in the process. But anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope lots of you enjoyed Model Rail Scotland, etc. So yeah, it's just basically, yeah. I mean, sadly, it's going to the evening time at the moment on the layout. That usually takes about 10 minutes to go through the evening. And then it's half an hour for night time, and then it's another 10 minutes for morning. So unfortunately, we're not going to quite get to night time in this sequence, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you're all well. Anyway, what I need to do is I need to tweak that camera, don't I? Because the camera is out of focus. Is that better? What do you reckon? Oh. No, I've gone the wrong way now. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games here at Westmoreland. There's my bubble car. There it is. I think I'll just send the bubble car off for a bit of interest at the moment, because we're kind of still got a few minutes to go, etc. Didn't get to see you, John. Couldn't find Ellis Clark train stall. Was there on the Friday at the Glasgow. Sadly, I wasn't there actually at the Glasgow show. The show that I'm going to be off with them is the Alexandra Palace show. So looking forward to that. Basically, that should be a good show. Key Model World, I will be there, but I'm not with Ellis Clark. I'm actually with Hornby Magazine. I'm running a layout for them, basically. So yeah, should be really good. Let the DMU trundle round quickly. Just like that, Kelly, yeah? Let's see what's going on in the sheds. Right, what we got going where? Bubble car, you mean? DMU is 2 carriages. Well, technically it's still a DMU. It's got to touch my spikes. Okay, I'm going to ask him about that now. No, I'm basically wrapping up the end of the stream and all this sort of stuff. So, you know, a massive appreciation to everyone that's joined me this evening. It wasn't actually my intention to have a stream this evening, but I looked at the sort of timeline. I'd missed one the previous week as well because everything was so busy. So I thought, do you know what, I'm going to have a stream tonight. So yeah, so I'm sorry it was very unannounced, but yeah, I'm glad quite a lot of you, by the looks of it, have joined me this evening, and we've gone through everything. I've got up to 33 watchers at one point, so yeah, that's generally about average for me. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Heritage Road, good evening. I don't think I've said hello to you this evening, so good evening and goodbye. It's probably the best way to explain that one. The DMU, sorry, bubble car. Oh, it's just about to come through the wall. Is on its way back, and then that basically leaves us to Thomas is eagerly awaiting. He's ready to go, basically. That should cross over there. Good, good. This will come back over Flymo's Bridge. And then what you'll also notice is that I'm going to basically take my hands off the controller. So basically what that is that's ABC. So automatic brake control. So sections of this layout use automatic brake control. So yeah. Right. So thank you ever so much for everyone that's joined me this evening. Take it away, Thomas. He's basically going to end the stream for us this evening. So yeah. As always, thank you so much for watching. John JMC, and yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care. Have a great week, and look forward to another modelling evening with all of you guys here. See you later, guys. Bye bye. See you later, guys.